Ikaw ang tanaw, ikaw ang tunay kang...
Something about a banana?
No!
Oh, thought I heard talking. It's the outtakes. Or eating ice cream.
You know what, guys? We're discussing about our age gap. And then, surprisingly,
I found out I'm younger.
he told me before that we have 17 years gap. And then, every time I compute our age gap, it's always 18 years gap because he said that he's 59 and I'm 41. So, 59 minus 41 is 18. Then, how is that possible? So, I check his birth certificate and passport. He's still 58.
I was thinking I was 59. Apparently I'm only 58.
No. Oh, he's 59 this year.
Yeah, I'm going to be 59.
Yeah.
It's almost a year away though. I'm not there yet. It's pretty bad when you
So when
forget your
I
own
meet
age.
you, you're still 56. Technically 56.
I
Right?
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't even think. I remember the date was November 8. I do remember that. We met on November 8. And that was at least a couple years ago now, right? Over 2 years now. Wow, we've been together over 2 years if you include those first days of long distance relation. What do you think about that? While I'm thinking of it, just to ask you. Some people say that's not really a relationship when you kind of met online and you're talking online and you're building your foundation. People say that part is not a relationship. What do you think about that?
No, for me it's a part.
Yeah.
Because that's your time of knowing each other if you have connection,
Yeah.
if you have chemistry. Yeah, kaya. Because if you don't have,
You don't have
Connection.
chemistry, you can't pass to get through the physics. That's
just
what
like
you
this, for
guys say.
example, like my past relationship is like it's always LDR. Yeah. And being in LDR with my previous relationship, it's not good for them, but it's good for me. I'm contented because in my mind I'm committed into someone even if they are not physically present.
How are you content though? I don't understand that part. How are you content in a long distance relationship? To me, it's agony. You don't get to spend time with them. You know, you can't touch them like they hold your hand. You can't it's
For me,
how are you
I
content?
it's because my mind is focused only in that person. So that makes me contented. Yeah, even if he's not physically present. Yeah. My heart and my mind is always in that person. Just like you, when we are in the LDR, my mind and my heart is just focused on you. Nothing more, nothing less.
That's so sweet.
That's why I am being contented. Yeah.
And here's my reason for not being contented. My heart and my mind was focused only on you.
It's
It's the same
because
reason.
just like
And then I'm not
no,
content because I can't be
because
with you.
just like for example, like if you are not contented just because you are in LDR, you have option to look for another one who are more available to you or present to you. Yeah, that's my point of. That's why I go on I look for a foreigner because in my mind, like if that person are more loyal to me even if I'm far away, so I'll go for that kind of relationship. Yeah, how much more if you're together and also there's no problem of being in LDR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's my mindset, but my mentality, my opinion are not applicable to anyone because some of them they say, oh,
not everyone, you mean?
yeah, not
applicable
everyone.
to everyone.
Yeah. because they said it's better to be together than in LDR, because not all situation that you are being together. If you cannot stay loyal while you are in LDR, how much more in your together?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
Such a wonderful
That's why
woman. She seems
That's
more
why
wonderful every
I
day.
look for a foreigner. Yeah. Because not all Filipino can do that.
Well, not everybody anywhere can do that. Really, it's not just Filipino, but that's a really good point. Which leads up to the one word trust. How important is trust in a relationship?
Yeah. Trust is the key.
It's everything, right? Trust is everything.
Yes.
If you can't trust completely, what do you have? You always got like this doubtful, quote unquote, relationship, and that's not a relationship, really.
Yeah, that's why he told me that I'm always, like, when we talk about separation, or being separated for a lifetime. What I mean is, like, we're having this talk about being LDR again for the second time, and he said, like, for me it's okay, and for him it's not okay.
Yeah, because I don't
Yeah.
want to be physically separated.
Yes, because for me, as long as you're not give up on me, I'll be fine for an LDR of few months again. Yeah. But just like Filipino, like, the wife chose to work as an OFW. Yeah, like, you'll be away for many years. Sometimes it takes 10 years. Yeah. But of course, in that span of 10 years, there's always a vacation time. Like, especially in Middle East, you have 45 days for vacation, something like that. And for me, there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you are committed, as long as you are true to yourself, true to your words. Not just make promises that you are going to break that promise. Yeah, it's a different story.
Which always
They
goes
always
back
said
to
that
commitment.
promises are always made to be broken.
No.
Maybe in some aspects. we
They're not made
never
to
mind.
be
Yes,
broken,
yeah,
but
but
sometimes
it's
it
okay.
happens.
There's always a reason behind of everything. Yeah, because I always say this to myself: if something is going on, like something is breaking their promises, I always encourage myself that everything happens for a reason, and I know that God is just preparing for us something bigger. Like, you're praying for this kind of things, this kind of things in your life to be happen, but God is still delaying that prayer. He's delaying to answer your prayer because He wants to give you something bigger than your prayer. That's always in my mind. Just like, for example, when I was in Hong Kong, and I know I can feel it that my environment is getting toxic, and I can feel it that it seems like I'm not saying that I give up on my job, but I'm waiting that
Something better.
something is going on behind my back. So I'm just trying to prepare myself, and I keep telling myself, like, I know if some doors are closed, some doors are open in the future, and I know God has a bigger plan for me, and to avoid, like, hatred against my coworkers, something like that, to avoid grudges. Like, I just encourage myself that they need the job more than me. That's in my mindset, so I will not.
Because in your situation, the employer hired someone else,
Yes.
and you suspected they were hiring that person to get rid of you, and
Yes.
you were right.
Yes, yes.
So
yeah.
you had to deal with all that without really
Yes,
knowing
like
what
the
was
emotion,
going on.
the emotional tortured.
Yeah.
For me, it's emotional torture.
Because your life was hanging on your income.
Yes,
You didn't
yeah.
know really what to do next.
Yes, and I feel like I walk in a thin ice every day. Like every morning, I keep praying like I
So
will
where
not
was-
make mistake.
Where was God in that situation? How would you answer
God
that
is
question?
always with me, because I always talk to myself like I know God has a bigger plan for me, and I know that my workmates need this job more than me. Yeah, and I understand my employer's situation that they try to get rid of me. Yeah.
So you took a real big negative and turned it into a positive
Exactly.
by your hope and
So I
trusting
will
God.
not be more hurt. I am hurting, but little bit, because
You're-
I always talk to myself, and
You're really
I
good at
always yeah, and you know
Really.
what, guys, I don't talk to my friends about my situation, because I know there's always a positive and negative opinion about that. But I instead of talking to them, I talk to God, and I talk to Him.
That's the key.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the real key.
Yeah.
But what I was trying to say while you were talking, sorry,
Yeah, it's okay.
that you're really good from what I observe about you since I've known you for over 2 years now. You're really good at turning negatives into positives because of your faith in God. So that's a really good example, Mahal.
Yeah.
I appreciate that about you. Because all around us is very dark sky.
Yeah. Almost raining.
I feel like we're going to be in a thunderstorm any minute.
Yeah. Okay, just trust God.
Which
Because
is the moral of
God
this whole video.
knows your hearts.
Trust God, because God knows your heart. You
Yes.
trust God.
And I told him that don't trust too much, even if someone will say, "Oh, I'm your friend, I'm your best friend." Don't trust too much. Yeah, you need to, like, I don't say that you need to be more, balanced, something like that. Like, if someone will say, "Oh, I'm your best friend," or something like, yeah. For me, in my back of my mind, I still have question mark. Yeah, really, okay, fine, but I don't fully trust their words unless they will not break their promises.
Oh, it's getting rainy.
So guys, we'll wrap up this video because it's raining and we're scared of having here thunderstorm and lightning. So we gotta go, and
Lightning
God bless
here.
everyone.
The lightning here is crazy, by the way.
Yes.
Just to throw this on the end, the other night, woken out of a pure deep sleep by this. I literally jumped off the bed like probably this high. It was crazy.
Yeah, and I told him just close your eyes. And
Yeah, she tells me not to worry about it, but yet her
Yes.
own brother was hit by lightning.
it's
Literally.
a gazebo.
She tells me
Yeah.
not to worry about it.
So, guys, God bless everyone.
God bless
Stay
you.
safe and stay healthy all the time.
Amen.